What's going on, Cubs fam? We are back for another Disney Sorcerers Arena video. Yes, video number 2. I'm super excited to bring this to you today. I have to say, I am super thrilled about the response you guys gave my video on this game yesterday, enough that I'm inspired to make videos on this on a regular basis. It definitely seems like a game a lot of you are going to be interested in. Now, for those of you who are mostly interested in Galaxy of Heroes content, don't worry. Galaxy of Heroes will be every single day videos at 6 a.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. A lot of times bonus videos on Saturday and Sunday. But I do plan on throwing in extra bonus videos of Disney Sorcerers Arena. Those will come in the afternoons, traditionally, again, Monday through Friday. And I got to give huge props to the dev team on this game. I've been in their Discord server interacting with them. They've been on my Twitch streams interacting with me in the community. It's just amazing to see so much aggressive, passionate dev interaction with this. It just goes so far. And so I highly recommend everybody go to the game's Discord server. In fact, let me show you where to find it. If you go up here and click on this little envelope on the news button, they have an official sponsored Discord server for this game that you guys can go to. I've been telling Capital Games to do this forever. They won't do it. And they've got one day one for this game. I think it's phenomenal. The devs are there. They're making announcements there. They're helping keeping you plugged in there. It's awesome. So check that out. Now, in this video, what I want to talk about is the top 5 starting characters in this game. And then I'm also going to give you guys 5 characters that I've been told from endgame players and devs that are the best 5 endgame characters to go for, or some of the best, just to give you an idea. Those 5 characters I don't know much about. It's just kind of, I'm being told these are the 5 to eye after your starting point. But let me give you a starting point so you guys can know who to focus on day 1. I'm only day 2 into this game, and I have all of these characters right now, and they're working very well for me. Number 1 is Aladdin. Aladdin is great. He's got a self-heal. I love the animation for his self-heal. He'll just jump in, pop an apple up, and heal himself. It looks like, I think it's his passive ability. It's pretty cool. He'll just randomly do that. You've got his basic ability, which will be really good when paired with his magic carpet ability. This ability here is an AoE, does damage, and also inflicts slow for 1 turn. And then look at this on his basic ability. If you've got slow on someone or stun, you do 50% bonus damage. And so that's important to note that it's slow or stun, because another character, Buzz Lightyear, he's got a stun in on his kit, and he's going to be another character I'm going to recommend, character number 2 for this, and that's this one called To Infinity. And this deals 461 damage, 30% bonus damage if target is afflicted by vulnerable, and you inflict stun for 1 turn. This ability is also important to note. This one, really cool animation. He flies at the target enemy, and Woody has a little bit of assisting synergy with him there. That's important. And then you've got this ability right here. I'm not sure where this vulnerable comes from yet. That must come from somebody else or somewhere else. I'm not sure exactly where that comes from. But anyway, Buzz is great. And then look at this. He's got a skin here. I haven't been... There's nowhere to find this yet. In fact, I raged about this already. This is the first thing I raged about in this game, my friends. But look at how dope that skin is. Bring that to me ASAP, devs. All right. Sully's going to be the tank that I recommend. Character number 3, starting character. Sully's great in the beginning game, although I am told he's got a pretty fast shelf life once you get creeping towards that end game content right now. Not the best character. You're going to want to replace him with somebody else soon. But for the first, week or so, Sully's going to be great to start with. He's got an AoE taunt, and what I really like about this taunt ability is he's going to actually deal damage to everybody, and then he taunts. And so I really like I don't like doing abilities that don't do any damage, if that makes sense. It's just not my favorite thing, and so I really appreciate that Sully's ability does do at least some damage, and he does the taunt as well. And then you're going to really like his special ability here. This ability will, he punches through a door. Which is really funny. You guys know Monsters Inc., right? All the doors, and so a door will appear next to an enemy, and he uppercuts them. So it's really awesome. So anyway, Buzz Lightyear, Aladdin, and Sully are my first recommended characters. Ian's going to be an honorable mention. I'm having a lot of luck with him. I'm not going to recommend him on this list though, because I think Mickey is a better character. Very solid AoE. This AoE right here reminds me of Phantasmic. If anyone's been to Disneyland and seen the Phantasmic show, really great stuff. It deals solid damage, and then it can inflict slow for 2 turns, which again has that synergy with Aladdin, that slow ability. But I really like this special ability too, because it's going to deal a lot of damage here. You notice here that you summon brooms, and they deal 431 damage over 6 attacks. And so it's multiple attacks, lots of very solid damage there. And I've got a skin equipped here for him. This is how he'll appear in your game at first. This skin is not too hard to get. Honestly, at this point, I kind of forgot how I got it. It's been a long time since I started this game yesterday. Anyway, but that's really great as well. And then the last starting character I'm going to recommend is Ariel. You're going to want to have a healer, especially for once you get far enough in the game. You're going to get the summoner challenges. You're going to get the Tower of Endurance, especially. It's kind of like Galactic War. You're going to want to be able to heal up, that kind of thing. So Ariel, her first special here is a heal ability. And it's going to restore AoE health to everybody. That's good. You may want to note that for your villains, Yzma is pretty easy to get early on. She has a heal ability as well, but from what I'm told, she's pretty garbage in the late game. So I wouldn't focus too hard on her. I just have her for the sake of not having any other villains to work with right now. But that's your dark side, because you will need to get through those battles over here on your light side, your dark side, and your grand campaign, which is pretty much like Cantina for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Very, very similar comparison there, different energy and everything. So those are the 5 starting characters that I recommend. Those 5 will help get you through the early game. I would focus hard on them. They've got good synergy together, and you're going to want to go for them early on. Now, some late game characters to start eyeing. These are characters I don't know a ton about, but I definitely recommend you go for. I'll give you 5, and then I'll give a couple honorable mentions. Jack Sparrow in the late game is very solid, from what I am told. You can find him in the Club Exchange. You can find him in the VIP Exchange, in the store, and in Club Conquest. So Jack Sparrow, notable. What's there not to love about farming Captain Jack, my friends? I mean, I want him. I was really happy to hear that he's good, just because of who he is. So that's a really solid one. Judy Hopps is another one that is somebody you're not going to want to sleep on. She's available in Tournament Exchange, and then you've got some late hard nodes. They're called elite nodes in this game, by the way. So elite node is the same thing as hard node if you play Galaxy of Heroes. 20 energy node, so that's a ways away, but Tournament Exchange is somewhere where you can get that. Tournament is basically the same thing as Squad Arena, by the way, just so you can know how that transition works. So Judy Hopps and Jack Sparrow. Mordew is another one you're going to want to look at. This is the bear from Brave. And you can find Mordew. Let's see here. Tournament Exchange as well. So Tournament, you're going to want to look at Judy Hopps and Mordew. Let's see here. We got 2 more to mention. I want to call out Shan Yu, who is also, let's see here. Shan Yu you can find in Tournament Exchange. A lot of those Tournament Exchange, and also Premium Exchange right there. That's going to cost, basically, these gems are the equivalent of crystals in the game. So if you want a whale, there's a decent place so that you guys can whale. And then the last one, everyone's going to love this. You're all going to love my next recommendation. You ready for this? Hades. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love Hercules? Hades is great. It sounds like he's got some really solid use in the late game, and he is also available in Tournament Exchange. So incentive, my friends, to do very well in the tournament, because a lot of these characters are available in Tournament Exchange. Now, some honorable mentions. Characters that I'm hearing are really great in the late game. Merida is one. You can find her in early nodes, so she might be one that I go for soon. Jasmine is one that I'm going to be farming very soon as well. I've already got some shards for her. You can find her. Let's see here. You've got crystals you can farm her for, and you've got 2C Elite and 4A Elite. And Jasmine has some great synergy with Aladdin. Go figure. That kind of makes sense. So those are some characters that I'm hearing are very great. I would not farm Tinkerbell. I'm hearing she's not very good. And then a lot of these other characters I just have not heard much about at this point. I'm just scanning through here to see if there's anyone else. Maui seems to be pretty cool, but I believe he's not available yet. Let's see here. Anyone else that seems notable? I think that is all I want to call out for this video. Okay, so quick summary. Starting 5 characters to really focus on: Aladdin, Buzz Lightyear, Sully, Sorcerer Mickey, and Ariel. And then you got a lot of others to check out. You've got, you know, Jasmine, Merida, and then especially start working on Jack Sparrow, Judy Hopps, Hades, Mordu, and Shang Yu, my friends. So, everyone, I want to know what you guys are thinking about this game as you guys have been playing this game for a couple days now. A lot of you, especially if you started yesterday, are you enjoying it? Do you want to see the regular coverage? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys are enjoying these videos, hit me with a thumbs up. You know we like thumbs up on the channel, and be sure to subscribe for more of these videos. Thank you so much for joining me for the video, my friends, and as always, my brothers, don't forget